Hello everyone, welcome. This is just a video. We're not doing a quiz for Jingle All the Way because I do not know much about the movie, but this movie is Jingle All the Way by Arnold Schwarzenegger, isn't it? So yeah. Yeah, I want to get the presents for my son and I want to help my son ever. So basically this movie is about I remember it was an action hero, but I can't remember the name. But so I have to look it up. I remember the movie as much. Turbo Man. I forgot about that. Fucking Turbo Man, right? Turbo Man. I actually believed it was real when I first watched the movie. And I wanted to get a Turbo Man, but my mom said it's not a real thing. Sorry, you can't buy it. So yeah, sadly, yeah. But this movie is about Arnold Schwarzenegger and his son, and his son loves this action hero called Turbo Man, and Turbo Man basically mind blown to the kid basically. So then there's a toy called Turbo Man. Then Arnold Schwarzenegger finds out, like, oh, let me find the thing and all, like, let me try and find it for you and all that. So he goes and finds it, tries to find it. No luck, no fucking luck. He's going to every fucking place, everything to find it and all that, and nowhere to be found. Then a few times he goes to, it's like a Black Friday thing going on, right? And basically he goes to Black Friday, meets this guy that's like a mailman, Sinbin, if you ever, oh, Sinbin, that doesn't sound right, Sinbad, Sinbad, he's the mailman and he's also looking for Turbo Man. So basically, this all thing keeps going on with the mailman and Arnold Schwarzenegger keep trying to find the uh, the fucking Turbo Man, right? And left and right, everything goes fucking bad and all that, and it's annoying for Arnold Schwarzenegger. And then he has to call, and then he's talking to this man over the phone, and you get that famous line, "Put the cookie down, put the cookie down," right? That's where you get the famous line, "Put the cookie down." Everyone has used that line some of the times, even when someone's trying to be like, "Hey, let me fucking get a fucking cookie," and then sometimes at Christmas someone goes like, "Put the cookie down," and then this guy, "Hey, that's Arnold Schwarzenegger, right?" Good one. And then back and forth people do that, right? So then all this happens, you know, and then you can't find him. So and then so I think like, and then there's like this whole factory full of Santas, and then Arnold Schwarzenegger thinks he can take on all of them until a few of them beat the shit out of him, and then a little tiny guy comes up and then beats the crap out of him as well. So Arnold Schwarzenegger thinks that he was going to get through all this, but he didn't. So yeah, then like a few minutes later, I think I remember Arnold Schwarzenegger getting to Turbo Man's suit and then being Turbo Man, and then that was just mostly the best thing ever for the son. Because imagine seeing your dad as Turbo Man would freak you the fuck out. I'd freak the fuck out. Hey, is that my dad? I don't want to see it. Is that your dad up there as Turbo Man? I don't want to look at it. One of his balls is hanging. One of his balls is hanging out of the suit, and I don't want to even see. Your fucking dad's balls are hanging out, dude. Look what's going on. That's what happened. That's probably might what would happen with my dad. I'm just saying. Because I can just imagine my own dad standing on the top of a roof as Turbo Man, but not as like Arnold Schwarzenegger. Like, ugh. He's like wearing like nothing like Turbo Man. He might be just wearing just fucking pants and a fucking top part of the suit, and then him just with in tight like those white tighty whiteys, and he's like, "Hey, I'm Turbo Man." and one of my friends would be like, "Is that your dad?" I go like, "Oh, yep, that is him." Is that his balls hanging from the pants? Because I feel like that would happen. I'm not gonna lie. It could happen because my dad. I'm gonna tell you one story about my dad. When I was like 5 years old, I freaked out when I saw Santa. Right, we all know Santa's real. Oh, kids out there, write your things now before Santa comes, so you can get your presents. Because when I was 5, it was great meeting Santa when I was 5. So parents, if you're watching, mute this now and then you know, just to let you know, right? What I'm gonna say. So mute it now, or let your kid out of the room, and then you listen to it, and then bring the kid back in, and then you know. But if there's any, it'd be weird if a parent is just like, "Hey honey, do you want to watch this Mert Red video? It's about Jingle All the Way. If you want to watch it." No, yeah, let's watch it instead of watching Jingle All the Way on Disney Plus. Let's watch this one. Bring the kids involved. They might like to watch it. I don't fucking know what they would. But yeah, the story down. Block your ears. Block your child's ears if you don't want them to hear. So, I was 5. I was in my room. My mom came in. Right? She was like, "Did you hear that on the roof?" I was like, "Yeah. Well, what is it?" I was freaked out. Right? Then my mom said like, "Let me get into the bed." Right? And I was like, "Okay, I'm scared." And then, as I was lying down, I had a bunk bed, so like, I couldn't go like whoa and then fucking hit my head off the fucking top bar. I don't know why I had a bunk bed. It was just for myself. I don't know why. I should have gone upstairs. Should have gone up on the top, or should it be at the bottom? I was at the bottom. I don't know why I fucking used the top. I don't know why I had a fucking bunk bed at the start. But okay, we got rid of it. But the door was opening. I was like freaking the fuck out. I was like, "Who the fuck is this coming into my house?" I will whoop a fucking person ass. Even though I'm 5, I can't kick or do anything. In my head, I was like saying, "You better back away because I don't." Wait. "You better back away. I'm gonna fucking kill your ass." So that happened. Then my dad, not my dad, Santa Claus walks in. And basically, as Santa Claus was walking in, I freaked out when I saw him. I was like, oh, he does ho ho ho. Not very good as a ho ho ho. Not really his usual ho ho ho's, as you know. He was like, "Ho ho ho, come on down." Fucking creepy as fuck as an old man just walking in your house, saying, "Ho ho ho, come follow me." No, my mom told me not to don't talk to strangers, but my mom let me. I don't know. I was in my head. I was like saying, "What the fuck, Mom? You told me not to go with strangers, but now you're telling me to go with this old man stranger. What the fuck is going on?" And then I realized it was Santa, and then I was like, "Oh my god, it's Santa! He's gonna give me presents." And then as I walked down, whole bunch of presents. As Santa was standing there, I was like that, and then I looked down, and then there were shoes. Not Santa's shoes. My dad's shoes. So probably Santa must have took my dad's shoes and used them just for that, you know. So yeah. Then I was like, "Are you my dad? Are you daddy?" When I was young, I used to say, "Daddy, is that you?" And then Santa went like, "No, I'm not your dad. I'm gonna go." And then as I looked, I thought he would have gone up the chimney. Oh no, he gets other ways. He goes where I was where when I walked down, right? He walked down. He walked that way. Then he walked up the stairs, went out the window of my parents' bedroom. Don't know how the fuck he went past my dad, but good sleeper. So yeah, just left, and then called my dad down. My dad came down very quickly. I don't know. He's a very deep sleeper, but I don't know how the fuck he came. He came down very fast, you know. But yeah, then he came. Boom. He was right there, and I was like, "Holy shit! How are you, Dad?" And then, can you believe it? You're Santa. I went like, "Hey, Dad, you're Santa, aren't you?" And he says, "No, I was just asleep. What the fuck happened?" And I was like, "No, you're Santa, right?" And he was like, "No, Santa just slept." And I was like, "Okay, no problem." Probably might be in my imagination. So, I was. So yeah, yeah, fucking creep me the fuck out. So, yeah. And I opened my presents and we had a good time. So yeah. Anyway, I'll leave it there for now. So yeah, little story time for the end for you guys. I might do that for the next videos. But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed, and I'll see you soon. And have a great night. And don't let the bedbugs bite, or don't let the reindeer come into your house and eat all your cookies. It needs carrots. Need to be healthy for on the way back, on the way around the world, because Rudolph, the red-nosed reindeer, had a very shiny nose, but he needs a shiny nose to guide all the way till it needs to get to the North Pole. So get ready. So yeah. Yeah. Anyway, see y'all guys soon. Have a merry Christmas. I'm gonna sit out in every last part of the video, and I might do a little story time, a little Christmas story time. You know, I'll do a Christmas story time. I don't know, maybe not. So yeah, get bloody ready. So yeah, I'll see you soon. Have a great day, and goodbye everyone. Merry Christmas.